Welcome aboard the PSS Beckett, Captain. I am your AI assistant, Hara. Thank you for selecting the data-enhanced version of my simulated personality. Despite the obvious benefits, only 21% of captains choose my data-enriched profile. According to standard Pegasus protocol, your first task as the new captain of this ship is to view a pre-recorded greeting from corporate headquarters.
Congratulations, Captain. You have joined the elite ranks of the Pegasus administration. The solar system is unimaginably vast and incredibly dangerous, but we still have to deliver goods and passengers on time, and for a low price. Our secret is employees like you. You can think of Pegasus's structure as a kind of pyramid. At the bottom are your crew members, who form a layer of human insulation, protecting the goods we ship and the company's bottom line. Above them are captains like you, who need to utilize high-throughput methods of exploiting that crew to achieve maximum synergy.
In accordance with my mission preservation algorithms, I have terminated the recording. 82% of captains who watch the entire message choose early retirement. Our next task is to begin your training as captain. Official company policy says that captains must receive 120 hours of onboard training in order to begin performing missions. However, our first scheduled landing is set to begin as soon as possible. Welcome to Training Ground 5, Captain. Flying is easy. Use this button to activate the thrusters, and this to move. Now, fly towards the chip above the lander. Congratulations! Your landers can now equip the stabilizer in the Ability Setup screen. This time, I have equipped it in the first slot, but you will be able to change it to any button you want. Now for the hard part. Fly through the beacons and put the lander down on the landing platform ahead. Your next task is to guide a standard Pegasus lander through the Pythias base complex. Although landing is by far the most dangerous profession in the solar system, this particular landing is considered relatively safe. After completion, there will be no more time for training. Therefore, we will simply mark the course as greatly abbreviated. Right now, there's a door blocking our way, but we can unlock it by hacking the console next to it. Keep the lander inside the orange hacking zone until the timer finishes. There are 3 ways to refuel. You can use a landing pad, like the one next to the lander. You can also grab fuel power-ups that can be found hovering around every level, or using the Harakiri reactor ability after unlocking it. Now, fully refuel your ship. There are 3 ways to refuel. You can use a landing pad, like the one next to the lander. You can also grab fuel power-ups that can be found hovering now. The item hovering next to the lander is a check. Finishing. Grab the... If the lander has been damaged. Now. Congratulations, Captain. The Beckett's corporate account has been credited for the mission, minus the cost of repairs and damage to merchandise. Completing the training without a major incident places you in the top 20% of captains in the Pegasus fleet. As such, you are free to select your own assignments from the mission selection screen. As long as you meet your monthly earnings quotas, corporate headquarters will continue to manage you asynchronously, which is to say, not at all. When you have selected a mission, I will assist you with setting it up. Captain, it may be helpful to know that the business of normal landings is, in itself, unprofitable. In order to meet company quotas and also purchase luxury items like air and water, you will need to trigger performance bonuses on your contract. Performance bonuses are given for various goals, such as finishing a mission rapidly, sustaining minimal damage, or other specific goals given during the mission briefing. In this instance, a high-ranking Pegasus executive has offered sanguine remuneration for any lander pilot who can outrace his private, space-worthy Zeppelin. The landing requires you to follow the chain of beacons, outracing the Zeppelin to the final landing pad. Captain, since this mission could have ended in some serious damage, it seems like a good time to address the very high likelihood of failure. In the event that a mission is a failure, there are certain contractual consequences. The Pegasus Corp General Contract allows captains to retry missions. You can access this option from the mission selection screen. However, this may require paying a fee to cover the company's deductible. Captain, after numerous unsuccessful attempts, I have finally scheduled a meeting with your Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Adrian Sakonis. He is waiting outside. I will let him in now.
Captain? Damn! The light is so bright. Is that... Sorry, let me get my... One sec. Just... my migraine medicine. Need a sec. Okay! Woo! Much better. Sorry that we couldn't have this meeting sooner, Captain. I was investigating the disappearance of some... important medical supplies. And I discovered that it was just a bookkeeping error. We never actually had them in the first place. Huh? Cosmic event? What are you talking about? Is that what all the klaxons were about this morning? Oh, I guess that segues into my next topic pretty well. My job on this ship is to look after the health of your lander pilots. And, well, being a lander pilot is pretty much the most dangerous job that has ever existed. So they get banged up pretty badly. In between missions, you can check on that via the healthcare panel, which shows you health information about the pilots. If a landing goes poorly, pilots can get injured. Pegasus medical technology allows us to heal almost any injury short of death. But the real problem is the psychological damage. When pilots get hurt, they get very stressed. And if they get too stressed, then they might become paranoid or confused or even go berserk. Pegasus doesn't like that, because it costs a lot more to replace a lander than it does to replace a pilot. I think you're not following me. Am I going too fast? You can't go around flying here and there without understanding this. Don't worry. If you don't understand, then I'll show you. It is my responsibility as Chief Medical Officer. Welcome back, Commander. You know the drill. You can always skip this lesson, but not until you've hacked the console. Okay, are we feeling it? Right now, I'm simulating a moderate stress level. Stress, as I told you, is caused by impacts on the lander. But don't worry, I can cure it. Fly towards the pill above you. It's an, special pill. I was saving it for a special situation. But it will make this quicker than using corporate-issued stress pills. Now, This right now would be a high stress level. We're only starting our research on how certain stimuli have effects on pilots. So try to avoid this as much as possible. Again, fly towards my pill to get everything sorted. Did we just break the stress threshold? This has never been observed before. I don't know what we can expect of this. I'll start recording the pilot neural activity. I'm dropping the last of my special pills just above the landing platform. Make sure to grab it before landing. Well, wasn't that something, huh? I just looked at the healthcare panel, and it does look like our pilot is feeling pretty stressed. Probably because of this cosmic event, which you told me about. That makes sense. Anyway, once you're in the healthcare panel, you'll see a few different options for dealing with stress, like medications, rest, even psychological therapy. The panel has detailed instructions. Just go ahead and try it out. I'm gonna get back to important medical work. Talk to you soon.
Captain, I have Officer Santos waiting for you in the briefing room.
Captain, I don't even know where to start. We're getting communications from the surface, and pretty much everyone and their mother is screaming for help. We can't help them all, but maybe our next move can expand our manpower. I've been training your pilots, and they're, yeah. Some of them signed up while they were drunk, and a few are only here as a condition of their parole. And I think one of them is a practicing cannibal. Also, most of your technicians have fake certifications. So the best thing we could do is pick up skilled pilots and other crew on the surface.
Captain, based on Lieutenant Santos's suggestion, the most likely place to find such skilled personnel would be at the city of Patavius, which we visited earlier. The reports I am receiving show that the city is in chaos, with thousands of pending evacuation requests. I am able to confirm the presence of numerous skilled Pegasus employees, but their exact locations are unknown.
Well, we could kill two birds with one stone then. Captain, if you decide we're headed to Patavius, we'll need to pick up as many people as we can. I mean, we should rescue everyone we can carry, but we can't leave with less than 3 new crew members. Without them, I don't know how we're gonna keep doing landings.
Reports from Patavius show meteors and other debris falling on the city, as well as strange gravity anomalies in certain sectors. Please take these hazards into account.
We're ready when you give the order. This place is a disaster. I didn't think it would be the cap. This place is a disaster. I didn't think it would be this bad. Don't even ask me what the gravity disturbances are. Captain, I'm not sure we can really leave these people here, even if we do finish our mission.